Hi, I'm Kimberly Court.
And I'm Catherine Court.
And welcome to another episode of
Let's Get Wealthy.
And that's wealthy with a W-E-L-L-T-H-Y. You see that we're in our PJs. And why are we in our PJs? Because we're here to talk about the importance of sleep.
I love sleep.
Sleep is nice, and it's more than just beauty rest.
It is.
Although it's very good for beauty rest, for those
Bags under
the and things like that. But mainly we're here to talk about the importance of sleep for mental health, physical health, emotional well-being, and
performance
day to day. So first of all, your brain repairs itself during sleep. Like you're creating new pathways, so it improves learning.
Okay. We
So
all
if I
like
have
to learn more.
So if I have to look at these cards, you'll know I didn't sleep enough last night. It also helps you make better decisions because, and pay attention. That's the other thing. You have to, sleep helps you focus and pay attention, because if you're not, then if you're tired, then it's easy to start looking at something else.
Yeah, and I think we've also all noticed that if you're sleep deprived, you can be a little bit irritable.
Oh, that never happens to me. Speak for yourself.
I would beg to differ just
also,
a little bit.
Your wick is shorter. This is true. So we obviously live in Manhattan, and I can tell when I haven't gotten enough sleep because everything on the subway irritates me in the morning.
Yes.
I'm just like everybody.
And it's the same routine every day. It's not like it's new things coming at you. So you just don't have the composure to be like, it will all be fine. That moment of taking a deep breath is just gone when you haven't had enough sleep.
And it is also shown in studies that people have trouble controlling their emotions when they're tired.
What do you mean?
Sleep deprived and tired. And so you might cry more easily. Rarely do people laugh more easily more readily when they're
If anyone
sleep
finds
deprived.
a study to dispute that, go ahead and leave the comment.
Back to the brain for a minute. It also inspires creativity to get more rest. So sleep deprived individuals have their creativity stifled a bit.
Okay.
So if you're well rested, you're more apt to be very creative.
Okay.
And then the other part of emotional well-being is people have trouble coping with change.
And some people just have difficulty coping with change anyway. So we definitely want those people to get all of their 6 to 8 hours a night, don't we? I think it's more 7 to 8, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
So sleep deprivation has also been linked to depression, risk-taking, which is never good, especially if you are
sleep deprived and risk-taking risk. Yeah, I wouldn't think that is a good comment.
These are all the reasons that sleep is really, really good for you. But there are some physical. Those are mental and emotional. The physical ones involve your heart. Your heart repairs itself while you're sleeping, and heart disease can be linked to kidneys, high blood pressure, diabetes. Okay. Now, blood sugar increases when you're sleep deprived, which is obviously feeding the diabetes problem.
Right, but is that also why you crave sugar when you are sleep deprived?
Yes, and also, well, the other reason is sleep deprivation has been shown to contribute to obesity.
But see, that makes sense, because when I'm really, really tired, I think if I just have a little bit more to eat, it'll rev me up. And it does for like 15 or 20 minutes.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just one of those things that it works for a bit. And then a lot of people, if you drink caffeine, that gets your metabolism going, but it tricks you into thinking you're also hungry. So, but there are actually two more important things that happen when you're sleep deprived that lead to the obesity and lead to weight gain. And there are two hormones. One is called ghrelin, G-H-R-E-L-I-N.
It sounds like gremlin, but it's ghrelin.
Well, I remember it's the one that makes you feel hungry because of thinking of your stomach growling. So it's the one that makes you feel hungry. And then there's one called leptin, L-E-P-T-I-N.
Okay, so we have a gremlin and a leprechaun.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, ghrelin and leptin, sorry.
And leptin makes you feel full. Now, when you're sleep deprived, that balance, ghrelin goes up and leptin goes down.
So you feel hungrier and hungrier.
Yes, because
you're
not feeling full. Now, combine that with the trouble controlling your emotions, so you're hangry.
We all know what hangry looks like.
Yes.
My husband could probably tell you what hangry looks like. Yeah.
On certain days,
that means it looks like you too. Sorry.
This is quite true. So another thing is when you sleep enough, so a lot of the studies, I'm backtracking, on sleep are done on adolescents and children because the growth hormone is released mainly during sleep. And so a lot of the charts, we're going to show you a chart later, talk about what age needs the more sleep. But even in adults, the growth hormone is released, but it helps with tissue repair, muscle mass, and a lot of good things that go on in your body. So clearly at this age, we're not trying to grow, but the growth hormone is still important for tissue repair.
But if you think about as women age, our muscle mass naturally decreases doing the same thing. Getting enough sleep so that growth hormone is repairing tissue, that would certainly help with that.
Yes.
It would seem to think.
You would think.
Yes.
And then lastly, job performance or daily performance, because even, well, being a mom is a full-time job. And as you know, when you're tired, you're not as productive, no matter how you say you are.
Not nearly.
And drowsy driving is responsible for 100,000 accidents a year and 1,500 deaths. So drowsy
That's
driving
significant.
is just as bad as drunk driving. And so be mindful of that. And
Yeah.
that's when you will have a cup of coffee before you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
in
yeah,
bed.
absolutely, yeah.
Or eat if that's going to keep you awake while you're operating machinery. But speaking of, there have been a number of tragic accidents linked to sleep deprivation. So it's very important that we're all rested. I mean, surely we don't want our doctor coming in to do surgery sleep deprived.
Or the airline pilot when you get on a plane.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, very well
Even
rested.
think about it. Do you want your tax accountant doing your taxes when they're like this and cross-eyed?
No, but yeah.
So
Okay.
job safety and performance means you need a good night's sleep. So here we are with our sleep challenge.
Sleep challenge, this is a fun challenge. So this is much better than the no sugar challenge.
Much better.
This is get more sleep.
Yay! So this one is not about deprivation. It's about indulging. So get more sleep. And
That doesn't mean 12 to 13 hours a night, right? The recommendation is 7 to 8, is that
Yes.
correct? So,
I put it up on the screen.
Okay.
So I actually,
So don't
of all
listen
the,
to
of
me,
all the
look at
things
the-
I wrote
look at
down.
the screen.
Yeah. But we recommend starting with 15 minutes. And the reason we say 15 minutes is because it's a lot easier to start in little increments and
right.
add on.
So add 15 minutes and then add another
Yes.
15. Yep.
So before you stay up and watch that late show again.
Because there is this magical thing called a DVR.
Yes.
Who knew?
So go to sleep, set your DVR if you love that show, go to sleep. And we have found, start your get to bed routine earlier.
Yes,
Our
that's
big-
my,
yeah.
I'm guilty.
Our big problem is that I know I have to do X, Y, and Z before bed. And then I look at the clock, I'm watching TV, and I'm like, oh, and then I get in bed 30 minutes later than I intended. So start your little routine early to get to bed. And the other thing, and everyone says to do this, and I'm terrible at it, but so I've started doing is I go to bed, I think what I'm going to wear the next day. I am not so good that I lay out my outfit. But if you are that prepared to like lay everything out the night before, then you could also sleep 15 minutes later, and that's fine. I know that doesn't work for me personally, but
Doesn't
do
work
what
for me
works for
either.
you. And if you're a busy mom getting kids out the door, maybe the whole family can participate in the sleep challenge.
That's a
Meaning
great
get
idea.
more sleep challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're married, get your husband in on it with you, get your wife in on it with you, so you all sleep more. Everyone will be happier.
The pets will be really happy.
Yes, the dog will be like, yay, sleeping more. So remember, it's all about wellness, staying wealthy, and get more sleep.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this, you can subscribe below to our channel.
And don't forget to check out our other videos. And if you have a request for a specific topic, leave it in the comments below and we will do it.
Thank you.